Hey guys, this is Lala Legacy, and welcome back to another episode of Little Busters. So before we jump in, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button because that would mean the whole world to me. And after this video, if you like it, hit that like button too. All right, let's get in. Well then, I finished eating my bread and resumed my task. By that, of course, I mean looking for members. Now then, where should I try my luck? Nobody called out to me. But Kyosuke had high expectations of me. And what was Kyosuke up to? No doubt he's doing his best somewhere I don't know about. Or so I'd like to think. Feeling tired, I sat down on the bench in the courtyard, lazily gazing up at the sky. And I am moving my phone over there. It's probably because I couldn't sleep very well last night. My head felt a bit heavy. But I felt as with the sunlight that the sluggishness would gradually go away. What's wrong? I opened my eyes. In front of me stood Rin holding a cat, just basking in the sun. Going for a stroll with the cat? Well, I was just showing him around a little. Around school? Yup, because he often gets lost. The cat purred as if answering her. It was a calm gray cat. A cat with no sense of direction is rare. Rin sat next to me. Rin? Well, I'll bask in the sun with you. Okay. Rin was tapping on the cat's paw. Hey, don't pull with your claws! With cats only, Rin was acting much like an older sister, showering them with care. She rarely showed that side of hers to us, and every time I had a chance to catch a glimpse of it, I would begin to blush. That's how adorable she was. At that moment, the noisy sound of footsteps. Haruka-san, while panting heavily, stood in front of the bench. She was sweating profusely, resting with her hands on her knees. She seemed exhausted. Haruka-san, what's the matter? I probably didn't even need to ask. Why are you running away today? Disciplinary committee. Whoa, again? You were late again? I was climbing over the school gate as they found me. Did you escape? They were supposed to catch you if that's the case. It was a clear breach of school regulations. Just had some minor stuff going on. The sound of a whistle. There you are, Saikusa Haruka. Stay right there. Oh no, did they find me already? How come? This time the pursuers are tough. Yeah! Some gray object lunged forward like a gust of wind. Haruka-san fell over. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. She was surrounded by disciplinary committee members while still being restrained by the gray object. Why a Miranda warning? Rin, who was normally indifferent to such an uproar, was looking intently in their direction. You'll be hauled in now. Let me off the hook! Hey, Riki-kun and Rin-chan, see you later! Just keep walking, Saikusa Haruka. She was dragged away by the disciplinary committee members. Naoya-san, oops, hello. Kud, who almost ran past us, stopped at the bench which we were standing next to. Hi, Kud. Haro Riki Rin-san. She shot up her right hand in greeting like always. Everything was as usual so far. Good work, Strelka! All of a sudden, a dog's barking resounded. Whoa, that scared me! Beneath Kud's legs was a huge gray dog. Since when was he here? And Rin, you know the dog? Yup, we met some time ago. And I remembered. This is the dog Kud mentioned before. Right, we finally met. I heard she'd been on day duty today, so... She bent over, patting Strelka on the head. Strelka let out a loud bark. Well, I was told her name too. She helped me when this guy got lost. Rin started stroking the cat. Strelka wagged its tail. That's why we're friends. Strelka's smarter than me, she proclaimed in a delighted tone. Just, what am I supposed to think if she says that? One of Strelka's special skills is tracking. That's why Haruka-san was captured so quickly. Were you two sunbathing? Yep, we were. How did you know? That's just how the atmosphere felt to me. I see. Thanks to Haruka, it went down a lot, the atmosphere. Strelka lowered its ears a bit. It's not your fault, Strelka. It wagged its tail once. It's like you can understand each other. Translation, mon petite. No, I highly doubt you can learn to understand what dogs say using cat food. It seems Strelka has taken a liking to Rin-san. It sure does. Strelka barked once. It somehow feels like she's saying Rin, doesn't it? Huh? You think so? It kind of feels that way now that you mention it. Strelka! Rin smiled happily when she heard Strelka answer her. Is something wrong, Kud? I just remembered. Rin-san's never called me by name. That's... I hesitated a bit. Could it be it's something I wasn't supposed to bring up? I looked at Rin worriedly. You want me to call you by name? She murmured in a small voice after a while. Yes, I'd love you to. Of course, you're free to call me whatever you wish. I wouldn't even mind if you called me same as Strelka. But if you can't bring yourself to, we could just keep things like before. Maybe if I act like Strelka, it'll be easy for you to call me. She stooped down and lowered her face on the ground level. Rin made a troubled expression. But what Kud did was overflowing with sincere good intentions, and it was difficult even for me to remain unmoved. Strelka barked. Rin knitted her brows. All right. She opened her mouth as if given a supportive push by Strelka. Kool-Aid cycle. Why Kool-Aid cycle? But as she'd made it this far, I could only keep silent. Gah. She knitted her brows again, preparing to say the next sound. Kuka! That's a cute sleep breath. No, she's not sleeping. Her eyes are wide open. Riki! Yeah, what is it? Just calling you. Okay. Let's talk about something, she said, smiling from ear to ear. Strelka's a girl. I see. By the way, I'm a girl too. Well, I know that. You do? I'm glad then. For some reason, she smiled happily. And to tell the truth, I'm Strelka's older sister. Meaning I've been taking care of Strelka. She was so tiny before, but she soon grew up and was running happily around. Sounds like you had her rough there. Yes, she was very mischievous. Something like a wild horse, I guess? No, she's a dog, Strelka that is. She was like an arrow let loose. That's why my little sister's name Strelka means small arrow. She showed us Strelka's collar. English? Probably not. Those were letters I'd never seen before in my life. Strelka barked. She seemed proud. So, does Kudivarka mean something too? Yes, it does. It's like a nickname that became my name. Is that why she wanted to be called as informally as possible? Rin-san. Kud quietly called Rin's name. Strelka barked. She pressed her lips together in a straight line as if mustering enough courage. Her lips parted slightly. Kud! Letting out a short sound. Yes! Kud and Strelka answered in unison. Hey, Strelka, shouldn't You shouldn't be barking at her, right? She wagged her tail. Do you understand? Oh, that's right. Strelka's still on duty. Then let's go. She stood up, brushing the dust off of her mantle and skirt. I'm helping Strelka today. Oh, I see. That's why she you Nai-san, Rin-san. She started running along with Strelka. Wait, isn't this the wrong time to be calling her Rin-san? Rin, who was occupied with one of her cats, showed no reaction to my muttering. Rin, I'm leaving soon. Got something to do. You should at least remember what happened this morning. I walked around school looking for members. I should take a little break. I went to the courtyard vending machine, and there I found KUD. Is she done helping them out? She was standing in front of the vending machine, fiddling with her mantle, seemingly deep in thought about something. From time to time, she extended her hand to the button panel, but withdrew it and resumed fiddling with her mantle shortly after again. I've been searching for members all this time, and here I have someone I know. All right, it's decided. KUD, I called out to her. On closer inspection, she appeared to be holding something like a bundle of cards in her hands. Yes, Nai-san. Where's Rin-san? Playing with cats, I think. I see. Ito is greto to me too, or to me too. Me too. Seiku! Say, KUD. Yes, what's up? Those crib notes, you made them yourself? She shook her head. Kamari-san made them for me. They're like flashcards. But there's no point if I just talk using them, right? Right. A one-person Doppler effect again? Well, it's okay, isn't it? I tried to cheer her up since she was looking down. It's not strange to be using an electronic dictionary during an overseas trip. But talking while looking at flashcards didn't seem very practical. So, are you here for something? She put away her flashcards and asked. I looked her over from head to toe. She didn't appear to have any muscle. Her school uniform was loose, the sleeves concealing up to the backs of her hands. Her legs, wrapped in white knee-high socks, were skinny. Nai-san? Sorry. I regained my senses, realizing that KUD was blushing deeply under my scrutiny. What's wrong? Say, KUD, do you play any sports? Sports? Yes, together with my grandfather. Really? What kind? Let's see. She began counting on her fingers. Tennis, sepak takraw, badminton, squash, frisbee, gateball, curling, indiaka, I don't know. Hang on. And also squash. Did I say squash already? Well, somehow, there were a lot of other things mixed in with those I was familiar with. So, you like being active? I do, but I'm so bad at everything. Right, that must be it. Being crazy about things you're bad at. I felt it wasn't quite right, but I could understand what she was getting at for the most part. Then, how about baseball? Baseball? Yes, baseball. In other words, besuboru. Ah, besuboru! She clapped her hands. Have you played it before? I haven't! Well, I'm just wondering why you said that with such enthusiasm. I'm sorry, baseball games aren't often broadcast overseas. She was trying to say that that's why she didn't know it. Is that how it is? Are you in the baseball club, Noe-san? No, nothing like that, but, well, I am playing baseball right now, so I was out looking for members. I was wondering if you'd like to play. Ah, I see. She clapped her hands together again. I'd like to give it a try if you don't mind. That'd be great. I sent a text message right away saying that I found a new member. And I do believe that they suddenly started cutting the grass outside. I apologize. And so we lined up at the baseball field. Ricky, remember what I said? And what was that? I don't remember either. How stupid. Well now, I get what you're trying to say, Masato, but various things happened and I kind of went with the flow. Let's have her take a test, like always. Alright, Kyosuke? Yes, looks could be deceiving. Nobody knows what kind of nature might be hidden beneath the surface. Kud, you absolutely don't know anything about baseball. She shook her head. I see. I'll start with explaining the equipment. Do you understand how the glove works? Yes! Alright, put it on then. Understood. She sat down on the ground. Kud? There. All set. I put my hand on my forehead, standing in front of Kud, who with great effort had managed to fit her foot into the glove. Am I doing it wrong? There's so much wrong, I don't even know where to begin. Well, what should I do now? You see that white thing over there? Yes, I do. That's first base. Try running over there first, just as you are now. Got it! She fell after all. She got up. And she's back. I'm back. Welcome back. How did it go? It's hard to run. It's so hard to run. Tears welled up in her eyes. By the way, yes? You wear the glove on your hand. While I'm at it, you put it on the hand opposite of the one you throw with. Gah! You can't put it on your foot? You can't. And actually, why in the world did you go through the trouble to put gloves for lefties and righties on their respective feet? I thought it'd be difficult to run with only one. That isn't where the problem is. I'm afraid to imagine what's waiting for me ahead. Anyhow, I should just put the glove on my hand and catch the ball, right? Pretty much. Kyosuke, could you use a fungo? Alright, then Naomi, get over here. Roger! She sprinted off in the direction Kyosuke had pointed out. Wouldn't it be better if she went a little further, Kyosuke? You're right. She could go back a little further, to the left. Kud, move back a little and to the left. Roger! She started moving again. Wait, why is she coming back to where I am? No, he's on. She spoke to me with a rushed breath. What is it, Kud? My Roger just now. Didn't it sound like a native speaker? Well, maybe. Woohoo! She trod back to her position once I answered her. She's like a dog, that little Kud. Well, let's get started. An impressive sound of the ball taking flight rebounded about. Whoa! What's that? That's all Masato and I could say. Kyosuke was sending the white balls flying away in an arc. Sometimes he would hit line drives. Yeah! Ha! Yoisho! Woohoo! She was moving her tiny body around with ease, stretching, crouching, and jumping. She jumped up and caught the ball while landing. Totally unexpected. Or actually, this feels strangely right for some reason. Is that all? She returned, carrying a heavy-looking bucket of balls. Yup, that's it. Huh. What's wrong, Masato? I thought she resembled something, but she actually is that. What are you babbling about? I mean, you know, the go-fetch kind. Ah, see? Ah, I see it now. She handed the balls to Kyosuke with a smile. A dog indeed. We managed to dig up a hidden gem. Kyosuke was satisfied. It seems you passed. I'm glad. So I hope we all get along. She bowed her head politely in front of everyone. Rin. I called to Rin, who was standing a bit afar, as she quietly murmured a reply as well. Who joined the practice? At the same time, she joined the battle ranking system. I am so sorry about the lawnmower. After school, Rin left the classroom together with Kud, our new team member. Let's go! Masato followed right after them. Young man. Whoa! Suddenly I heard a voice coming from directly behind me. Doing that every time, you'll give me a heart attack someday. I'm just using it as a greeting. Whatever you say. I noticed that someone was standing behind her. Nishizono-san? Good afternoon. Yeah, good afternoon. An unusual combination. By the way, young man, we're currently looking for a book Miss Nishizono-san lost. Or Miss Nishizono lost. Do you have any clues? A book? Now that I think of it, she was reading one in the courtyard. A so-called paperback book. Sorry, I haven't seen it. I see. Well, I didn't think so. That being said, young man. What? Help us. Kurugaya-san, I don't think you should ask him for help so suddenly. And it's got nothing to do with Naoi-san. No, I'll help you. You heard him. Isn't it okay? It's better to have more people when looking for something. And it's not like he's completely unrelated to this, right? Yeah, I don't mind helping you. Well, I thought you'd agree to help Riki-kun. I'll pat you later. No, I don't really need that. Then, thanks for your help. She bowed her head in acknowledgement. Good luck then. Kurugaya-san left. Eh? She left the two of us standing there. She took a step away from me. It seemed like she was being wary. Why don't we try looking around the classroom? All right. I began to walk, and she followed behind me. The distance between us didn't narrow even once. God, it's so noisy outside. Ugh. I'm so angry. First it was the fucking roof, and now this. Ah! She stood in front of her desk. I'm sure I put it in my bag this morning. Just to be sure, she slid her hand inside to check one more time. When lunch break was over, just before I went to change. She was thinking. I think I put it in the bag. I don't remember it clearly. That can't be helped. She probably did it more or less unconsciously. So, you did have it before PE class? There was only a short time between the beginning of 5th period and the moment she noticed her loss, during which the book went missing. She had been in the classroom since the end of PE, so, in fact, the time frame was only 1 period long. Within that time, the book had been lost. Do you know if anybody else lost something? This was the room where the girls had been changing. Considering this, it wouldn't be so strange if there were some people with bad intentions. No, I don't think so. Well, that's how it was, or that's how it is. If that had been the case, it would have caused a much bigger uproar. I let out a sigh unintentionally. What a bummer. Naoi-san, please, don't worry about it. It can't be helped if we can't find the book. In the absence of any real clues, looking for it was an exercise in futility. As we became tired, we talked less and less. About 20 minutes went by. Thank you, Naoi-san, but that's enough. I'll keep searching by myself. She sounded worn out. Frankly, I felt a little relieved at her words. But she looked as if she'd break into tears once I left her alone in the classroom. No, I'll try searching for a little longer. But we have no clues. Once again, silence. And then I received a message on my cell phone. It's from Kurugaya-san. It said, look inside Miss Ito's desk. Ito-san? She's my classmate. Her desk, I think it was in the front row, to the left of Nishizono-san's desk. What's going on? Beats me, but if it's Kurugaya-san, I bet she thought of something. Anyway, let's take a look. Naoi-san. Yeah? I'll be the lookout. Yeah, okay. Well, hold on. Am I the one doing it? I thought that's what you were getting at. Was I mistaken? Well, rather than mistaken, wouldn't it be better that a girl looks at another girl's desk? In for a penny, in for a pound. I don't get it. During the moment of hesitation, my savior appeared. How'd it go? Was it there? Since who knows when, Kurugaya-san was standing in the doorframe. I was just about to have a look. Yup, so you feel bad about looking inside a girl's desk. I see, that's so like you. She stepped into the room and walked up to me. This is Miss Ito's desk, right? Yes. Standing in front of the desk, she suddenly thrust her hand inside and immediately brought something out. Is this it? It was a normal paperback book with a green cover. Yes, there's no mistake. Thank you very much. She took the book and carefully clutched it to her chest. If it's important to you, you should be more careful with it. I'm sorry, I'll do that from now on. But how did you figure it out? How did she know the book was inside Ito-san's desk, who was seemingly unrelated to the case? Riki-kun, books don't just go off somewhere on their own. Meaning, if a book disappears, there must be someone else involved. I don't think there are people who'd want to do something malicious to this worn-out book. If it were me, I'd rather find something more interesting. I'll pretend I didn't just hear you say that. According to Miss Nishizono, she lost her book during gym class. Girls use this classroom to change, meaning the perpetrator must have been a girl. And Miss Nishizono began changing very late. Yes, I lost track of time reading my book in the courtyard. Uh-huh. I barely made it in time to change, but still didn't see Miss Nishizono. You were late too, Kurugaya-san? Yup, a few things happened. I ignored this as well. But there were students who came into the classroom even later than Miss Nishizono. Odds are those are the ones who know where the book disappeared to. Most likely, Miss Nishizono accidentally knocked it off her desk. But I did look for it on the floor. Yes, so someone must have picked it up. And that would be those girls who came in even later than Nishizono-san? Yup. Moreover, we could deduce that it was a girl so shy that she couldn't even ask around to find out who it belonged to. If that wasn't the case, she would have asked, "Whose book is this?" in the classroom afterwards. Considering that gym class was about to start, it wouldn't be strange if she put the book in her own desk. She wanted to find the book's owner, but never got the chance. Taking all of the above into account, it was most likely Miss Ito. Just now I confirmed this with her. I'm glad she was still around after class. It took some time to find her. Is that why Kurugaya-san left earlier? Kurugaya-san, that was some brilliant deduction. Young man, if you use this even a little bit, that much would be obvious. She tapped her temple. By the way, Miss Ito gave permission to look inside her desk. There's nothing to feel guilty about. You should probably thank her tomorrow for picking up your book. You're right, I'll do that. You too, Kurugaya-san. Thank you very much. Uh-huh. Then, could I ask you for a little favor in return? A favor? Well, it's nothing serious. Let's see. Let's do it tomorrow. I suppose they talk about it today. Anyway, today is another practice day. I think we've got to go. She went out laughing and left me wondering what she meant. Kurugaya-san's quite a good detective. Yeah, she seems good at this sort of thing. I'm glad your book was found. Holding the book in her arms, she revealed a smile I had never seen. Yes, I must be thankful for her. you weren't of any use to me, but don't worry about it, Noe-san. I know she didn't mean anything unkind by that, but she did indirectly just label me as a good-for-nothing guy. I think I'll head to practice as well, with tears down my face. Alright. We've got some time before the game. Woo! Yes. Ah, dang it. I missed. Oh man, I almost hit her too. Yes. Woo! Got it. Got it. Dang. Ah, dang it. Shoot, I was too close to it. Ah, no! Here we go. Oh. Oh. I'm sorry, it was only 2 times. Come on now. Okay, cat. Woo! That would have been a ball, though. Again! Well, that one would have been in. Woo! Jesus! Here we go. Oof. Oof. Oh, come on. Whoa, Jesus. Oh. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to. Oops. Oh my god. I keep hitting it over there. I don't want to. There we go. Whoa, Jesus. That was good. Alright, take a break. Okay. Is it this late already? Should we continue? Yeah, let's continue. Alright, let's keep going. Let's go! Heck yeah! Woo! Heck yes! Oh man! 4. Oop. My bad. Wah! Hey, look. Okay, I'm sorry. Dang it. Come on. Yes. Yes. Ah, dang it. Oh man, nobody caught it. Alright, alright. What? Ouch. Here we go. Whoops. Oh, Jesus, cat. Oh, man, he almost got it, too. Woo! Alright, where next? Where are we going? Over there? Okay. Not like it matters. Ah. Oh, come on, Kurugaya. There we go. Yes. Woo! Ah! Okay. Let's end it here. Alright, cool. I'm only getting like +1 for arm strength. And thus I've borrowed a key for the former Furniture Club's club room. After the day's practice, we went in search of the furniture Kud had mentioned before. Alright, let's get going then. What? Yes? What's with this huge key? She was holding a key that was roughly 50 centimeters in length. It's a key! No kidding, but what kind of key is that? It's the key for the storeroom. It's like a minotaur will come out if you use it. Do we need, arcanate, or I don't know. I've read the story. My mind is blanking. Do we need the thread too? No, I answered, crossing my arms. What we really need is Theseus. So, who should we entrust this role to? I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's go with Kurugaya. Yeah. It's open. Huh? She instantly solved the puzzle without any problems. Kurugaya-san, you're amazing! Turns out the key was like a hollow cane, and inside it was hidden another key meant to be used on the door. Let's go inside then. If things keep up like this, in the blink of an eye we're here. Faster than in a blink of an eye, we arrived at our destination. What's the matter? Well, it's just there weren't any problems at all. It's great when there's no problems. What should I take? I see, that's true as well. She extended her hand to the flashlight in my hand and turned it off. At the same time, all the lights around us went out. Is it pitch black out, or is it pitch black dark out? What's with this prank? I turned on the flashlight. Kurugaya-san was nowhere to be seen. Where in the world did she go? If she left us behind, how will we get back? Naturally, I hadn't memorized the way. What should we do? At this rate, the Minotaur will come find us. Speaking of which, what was the Minotaur eating in the labyrinth? She seemed to be in such a panic that she was blurting out whatever came to her mind. Hey, take it easy, Kud. We're done for! But the Minotaur is alone and there are two of us. It could be worse still. She was thinking positively, or was she thinking positively or negatively? But if we can't get out of here, let's build a small but happy family together. I'm inexperienced, but please take care of me. Are you proposing to me? Hold it. If it becomes that much fun, count me in too. She came back. Kud, nice one. What? Damn it. I was lured out here. What she just said was dangerous, but let's put that on hold for now. It'll be a real problem if she runs out on us again. Kurugaya-san, wait! I reached out to grab her arm. My hand touched something soft. It's something very big. Uh-oh. She flung me away with both arms. You have some nerve touching someone's breast without permission. From now on, you shall be called the Boobs Demon. Riki received the title Boobs Demon. Sorry, it was out of my control. Well fine, I'll forgive you this time. But she's not taking the title back. But what are we going to do from here on? It's not a matter of doing anything. Our destination is right over there. She pointed to a door with Furniture Club storeroom written on it. No, what'll we do about getting back? There's an elevator inside, just use that. Eh? Oh, you're late. As we stepped inside, we saw the dorm head coming out of the elevator. So there really is one. Huh? Did you go around all the way to come through the door? Well, yeah. Just why did we struggle through all that? Though we didn't actually struggle through anything. Let's get everything moved. Kurugaya-san, you knew about this? Well, it was fun, so there's no problem. The Boobs Demon was a side benefit too. Not really, my back still hurts. The dorm head told us that she'd specially arranged later for someone to transport all the furniture that seemed usable. The day wound down to evening, and our eventful after-school time came to an end. In the evening, all the usual members gathered in the room. All right, let's get back to our original goal today, hunting for members. It seems useless to keep doing this. Leave it to me. I conducted some research. Research? She might be actually trying her best in a way. If that's the case, all her efforts will be in vain if we just assume it'll be of no use. Let's keep quiet and watch her. Then, what will you do tonight? I'm going to attach a rope to the roof and barge into someone's room. Whoa, what kind of research was that? Mission impossible! You should have channeled your effort into a better direction. I get it. Then, when you get inside, you snatch a girl out with you and tell her I'm here to save you. Kyosuke, don't just agree with that. This sounds like fun. It's no good. Copying a spy movie won't get us any members. As a result of my desperate protests, in the end we returned to our original strategy. What's wrong? It's Komari-chan. What should I do? Well, just greet her normally? Greet, Konnichiwa. Well, it's evening already, and no need to use a northern dialect. Rin-chan, good evening. Good evening. Great timing. Everyone's coming over to my room later. Or I was going to call you as well. What? What are you planning? Playing around with just us girls. She was dumbfounded, being invited all of a sudden. She groaned and, can I go there? She asked for our consent. Of course. Right, you should go since they invited you. What's the matter? I'm coming. Yay, awesome! She clapped her hands. Then let's go! Yeah. Is it really okay? Yeah, have fun. Have fun? Try your best. Who are you talking to? Seems like Kurugaya-san appeared. I see. Hello. Is that Mr. Kyosuke over there? Oh, did she take it? Yay, give it back! We're borrowing Rin-kun from you for a while. It can't be helped then, treat her well. So, there's the issue of privacy too. I'll turn this off then. I went through a lot of trouble to make that, don't break it. What? I wouldn't do that. Pleasant dreams then. The transmission was cut off. I wonder if she'll be okay. What's that? No need to worry. Are you really that worried? Well, she's a lot better than before, but she's still not used to this. I see. Then, he turned on the modified cell phone. Well, I thought something like this might happen, so I prepared a mic that uses a different power supply. Let's switch to it. We should at least hear their voices. He sure made something amazing, that Kyosuke. Alright, all set. Well, I can barely hear anything. But that is all the time that I have for this episode, guys, so if you like to hit that like button down below, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you guys so much, and I will see you next time. Bye!